Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. Every year, the Centerville Arts Commission and the Centerville Library work together to celebrate a different country. This year, that country is Mexico, and I am delighted to tell you about that event for this year. Here to tell us more, we have Claudia Cortez Reinhardt, who is with the Dayton Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Amy Allgaier, who is with the Centerville Library, and Claudia Williams, who is with Primerica, which is a sponsor of the event. And ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So we've had a day in different country for several years now. Amy, tell us how this whole thing started.
Well, I think it was just a joint project between the City of Centerville and the Centerville Arts Commission and the library. In 2009, we had our first a day in Asia. And then every year since then, we've had a day in India, a day in Lebanon, and a day in Scotland. And it's just been a nice joint venture with other groups in the community. So, for example, a day in India, we used a local Indian group, and a day in Scotland, we had a Scotland group help us. We wanted everything to be traditional and authentic to that culture so that we can show the public that.
And if you've never been there, it really is a neat day, and it's a great day to bring your family out because you're really going to get a good sampling of what the country is all about. Now, how did you ladies get involved since it's a day in Mexico? Claudia, how did you get involved?
Well, they came to me, the Latin of Affairs, Tony Ortiz and Claudia Reinhardt also came to me, and I'm new here to Ohio, and I was born in Mexico, grew up in Southern California, and they asked me to plug in and help with this event, and I'm very honored to do that.
And Claudia, for you, you're with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in Dayton.
Yes, with the Dayton Hispanic Chamber, and you know, it was through Rice State University that we were connected through Tony Ortiz and Maria, I believe it's Maria Lopez. She is the professor at the a Spanish professor at the Spanish Club in Rice State University, and it's how she was looking for volunteers, and it's how they found me, we found Claudia, and we're happy to be.
Well, we're so glad you're a part of
library.
it. So let's tell folks what they're going to expect, because this is going to be on Saturday, September 13th. And it starts at 11,
correct?
Right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be at the Centerville Library, which is on Spring Valley Road. I think everybody knows where the library is. But when you go in, is it going to be in a separate room, or where should people look for it?
Well, actually, it's kind of all around the library
Great.
that day. It'll be down a program room, but also in the main section of the library, we'll have face painting. And then in the children's room, we'll have a couple of activities going on as well, like dancing and storytelling and things like that.
All right, and we're going to go through because there are so many events that are happening. But before we do that, we want to talk about some of the other sponsors, because really this event has brought a lot of groups together.
Yes. Our main sponsors for this event is the Centerville Library, of course, the Centerville Arts Commission, the City of Centerville, the Centerville Washington Diversity Council, Friends of Washington Centerville Public Library, and the St. Leonard Franciscan Living Community. And then, of course, we also have assistance from the Wright State Office of Latin Affairs, the Wright State Spanish Club, the Dayton Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and Primerica, the League of United Latin American Citizens, and the Missing Piece Art Space.
Okay, so lots of folks working together to put on a great event for you. Again, it's on Saturday, September 13th. And let's kind of go by each of these events. So dancing.
Dancing, correct.
What kind of dancing are we going to have?
We're going to have a folklorico. It's a folklorico dancing group called the Pride of Mexico, the Mexican Pride, and they're going to be dancing. We're also going to have Ramon Perez. He's a mariachi singer, and he's going to be accompanied by his daughter Leslie.
All right.
And he's called in Mexico. He's a very famous singer. It's called the Mexican Scorpion.
Oh.
Los Alacranes de Durango.
So, okay, so we're going to have he's a famous person here. You come out and meet a celebrity as well, right? Okay, and so also there's going to be an art exhibit as well, right?
Correct.
We have the name of the artist is
Gabriella Pickett.
Okay, and here's a piece of her work. And will that be, is it more than one piece, or will there be several
I believe
pieces?
There will be a few pieces available to look at. And then we'll also have a Day of the Dead display that she is, I think, kind of spearheading. So I don't know if you want to talk about the Day of the Dead.
Go ahead.
Well, we're going to have a display of the Day of the Dead. El Día de los Muertos is going to be like a temple. It's a custom we have in Mexico where we celebrate the death. It's in November
The 2nd.
the 2nd.
Okay.
It's the
So
first.
kind of like All Souls Day.
It's
that
All
we-
Souls
yeah.
Day. It's November 1st, and the 2nd we celebrate the angels.
Okay.
It's the kids that
Okay.
passed away. So we're gonna have the temple. We're gonna have like usually we prepare the sugar skulls, bread. It's called el pan de muerto, and it's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful display. And we have Alicia Pagan, who is the president of LULAC, who's gonna be giving more information and explaining, telling stories about what the whole meaning of the temple and the display is.
So that
it's
sounds
gonna be
like
a
you're going to get a lot of
beautiful
good
event.
information as well. But we're also going to have fun and games because we've got
That's right.
games, right?
We have several games we're going to be doing. One is Loteria. It's like a bingo card that we'll be playing. We'll have face painting for the children. We're going to be displaying a lot of butterflies, the monarch butterflies, and they'll be telling us a story about the monarch butterflies in Mexico, and we'll be doing some face painting on the butterflies for the children.
And
Wow, that sounds beautiful.
It's gonna be a great event. We're gonna give more details about how the butterflies, their place of origin is in Michoacan, is in this state
I
in Mexico.
did not realize
they
that.
come from over there, all the way from Mexico, and then they fly through.
Oh, that's
through
fascinating.
They migrate
States.
to
They
this-
migrate to the United States.
Yes.
And then they go back. They go back, the year after, they go back and they, ¿cómo se dice? Los huevitos.
They have eggs there.
It's like, it's a very, very interesting process, how the butterflies that are born there, and they have it in their, I don't know, in their
No,
genes.
they know how to
where
migrate here and then-
migrate here. So
How about that?
we're going to be learning
So
a
you're going to get a
lot.
little bit of science, a little bit of history,
Culture,
Culture.
and some
culture.
great food, which
Great food.
everybody loves
Yes.
Mexican
Oh
food.
yes, we're gonna have food. We're gonna have also another event we're gonna do is a little tortilla making. This is a tortilla maker. They are gonna have some dough and press the tortilla down and have a sample of a tortilla for tortilla making. There we'll have some arroz con leche. It's a rice pudding, a Mexican rice pudding that we'll have, and the food is going to be wonderful.
And this is all free, folks. This is just for you to get an idea of what it's like to spend a day in Mexico. But for you, Claudia, what does that mean? What do you hope people take away from this event?
See, I hope people, especially for the ones that don't know very much about the Mexican culture, to learn how we celebrate is the Independence Day of Mexico, and to learn more about the culture, learn about the butterflies, that we have great artists, we have great writers, and hopefully, they're going to enjoy. We have the great singer Ramon with his daughter Leslie, and it's going to be beautiful. The folklorico dancers, it's just great. They're going to have a great time. I hope they.
And same for you,
they
Claudia?
attend.
Yes, yes. That's what I hope that comes out of that, learning a little bit more about the Hispanic culture. And it's not just about the food, but it's about the history of Mexico.
All of the arts and the culture, and just really, you're really going to get a good flavor of what Mexico is like. Now, when you're there and you decide, I want to know more, are there organizations locally that people can learn more about Mexico?
Yes, and actually we're going to have Alicia Pagan. She's a Spanish teacher, and she's she's a wealth of culture knowledge of Mexico, all Latin America, but especially in Mexico. She's going to be there. We're going to have the Dayton Hispanic Chamber. We're going to have in the chamber we have different members. We have Tony Ortiz, who's the vice president of Rice State University, and also he's from he's a native of Ohio, but with heritage from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And we're going to have different people who are going to be sharing their knowledge of Mexican culture.
And so what services does the Chamber of Commerce offer? Is it for Hispanic businesses or?
No, actually we are a very inclusive chamber.
Okay.
Even though it's a Hispanic chamber, we welcome
Okay.
everyone who would like to be part of our chamber. And the mission of the chamber is to promote economic development through the growth of Hispanic and non-Hispanic businesses in the area of Dayton. And also, our vision is to be the premier resource for the Hispanic businesses and also the main link to the Hispanic market. So we invite everyone to come to join our chamber and also come to our events. And actually, we're going to have one event.
Another one. Okay, tell us about it.
We're going to have our next networking event is going to be this September 17th at the Dayton Rocket Club.
Okay. Is there a website for folks to get more information?
Yes, actually, yes. You can visit us at the DaytonHispanicChamber.com. And you can visit, you can sign up, you can come to the event. You're welcome to join us. It's going to be a great event.
Okay, and tell us about Primerica too.
Okay. Well, we're a financial services company. We help people get out of debt, become properly protected, financially independent. And right now we're trying to open up a few offices here in the Dayton area, and we're always looking for agents for our company. If they want a career opportunity with our company, you can contact me at primerica.com/Claudia Williams, and you can contact me there for a career opportunity. And we're looking for bilingual agents. We need more help our Hispanic community to get those services, get out of debt. That's one of the biggest crisis that's going on is debt and credit card debt and student loans, and we can help with that.
Which we all know and face. So this day, again, it is on Saturday, September 13th. It is a day for your family to really learn a lot about the Mexican culture. And we were saying dancing, artwork, singing, displays, there'll be food, but there'll also be a chance to meet a lot of Mexican folks, right? So
yes.
If you are taking Spanish or have kids taking Spanish like I do, it's a great way to come out and practice your Spanish too, right?
That's right.
Yes, yes, everybody's welcome. We'll be
because you can really,
Spanish.
you read it about it, you see it, but to hear you can actually experience it, which I think is fascinating for people.
Yes. And also, there's some programs that the St. Mary's Church in downtown Dayton offer English-Spanish classes for people there. That I also help with the classes after church on Sundays. They usually run between 3 and 4. And La Puente, I know, has some tutoring.
Yes, El Puente is an organization that is also we sponsor. It's an after-school program for kids, for low-income kids that need help with tutoring, teaching, reading, writing. It's a great program. So we ask people to come to the events, because when we have our events, we have a fundraising events, raffles in the benefit of organizations like this, like El Puente is community. We have different organizations.
Lots of good services. And again, you can go to the website too to find out more information about that.
Yes.
And as far as the day in Mexico goes, Amy, it's 11 to 2, but you don't have to be there at 11.
No, you can
come
just
in any time.
Drop in between 11 and 2. We will have the dancing and storytelling kind of on a loop, basically. So if you miss a dancing the first part of the day, then you can come, between 1 and 2 and hopefully see it again. And the display of artwork will always be on, from 11 to 2, and the food sampling as well. So just drop in on Saturday.
And the games will be
ongoing.
Yep, and face painting as well. Face painting will be ongoing, and there'll be a lot of information too in the one of the program rooms as well, with just a lot of information about the Mexican culture and famous painters and authors and things like that. So.
Well, we hope that you come out and join us and celebrate our neighbors to the south, good friends in Mexico. We have a lot of folks here who have Hispanic backgrounds, so we hope to see you at the Centerville Library. Again, it is on Saturday, September 13th from 11 until 2. You can stop by at any time. It's free. It's a great family day. And ladies, thank you so much for being here and sharing a little bit of your culture. We look forward to seeing that. For more information, you can stop by the Centerville Library on West Spring Valley Road, or you can visit the Centerville website, which is centervilleohio.gov. You can also call us 433-7151. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.